Today we are going to figure out the story of upcoming Marvel Studios movie The Marvels. Before entering into the topic, please subscribe our channel for more videos. The Marvels introduces a new team with Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan, who will be taking on the villain Dar-Benn, who possesses a bangle similar to Kamala's. The theory suggests that Kamala's bangle controls time, while Dar-Benn's controls space, and when used together, they have the potential to alter the fabric of the universe. This power could make Kamala Khan an incredibly powerful hero, potentially surpassing those who used the completed Infinity Gauntlets in Phase 3 of the MCU. Her abilities may become crucial in saving the multiverse in the upcoming Avengers: Secret Wars. A powerful new replacement for the Infinity Stones could be introduced in the MCU Phase 5's upcoming The Marvels. As the sequel to 2019's Captain Marvel, Nia DaCosta's 2023 film is set to form a new team with Brie Larson's Carol Danvers, Teyonah Parris, Monica Rambeau, and Iman Vellani's Kamala Khan, marking the first time a character introduced on Disney is making the move to the big screen. The superpowered trio will be banding together to take on Zaw Ashton's Dar-Benn, a Kree accuser with a variety of formidable weapons at her disposal. One of these is a bangle that bears striking similarities to the one worn by Ms. Marvel. Phase 4's Ms. Marvel on Disney featured Kamala Khan sporting her bangle for the first time, with the relic unlocking her latent mutant ability to create hard-light constructs. The bangle's original owner is unknown, though a flashback in Ms. Marvel showed the clandestines acquiring the bangle from a blue-armed being, which could have been a Kree. This establishes a clear connection between Kamala Khan's bangle and the one owned by Dar-Benn in the Marvels, as it's possible both came from the same place. This link has led to speculation about what might happen if the bangles are used together, and Phase 5's upcoming The Marvels can uncover the mystery. A theory posed by Reddit user LUKEGS97 suggests that Kamala Khan and Dar-Benn's bangles could be two sides of the same coin. The theory notes that Kamala's bangle may be able to influence time in the MCU, while Dar-Benn's would focus on influencing space. This implies that, when brought together and used by the same individual, the bangles may accrue enough power to be able to alter the fabric of the universe itself. This is an incredibly exciting prospect for the MCU's Phase 5, particularly since there is speculation that the bangles will be key to Kang the Conqueror's plan in Phase 6's Avengers, the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. If the two bangles control the forces of time and space in the MCU, they could be on par with some of the Infinity Stones. The Infinity Stones allowed the Mad Titan Thanos to will half the population of the universe out of existence with a snap of his fingers, displaying a level of power that the MCU had never seen before. The Marvels has the potential to replace the Space and Time Stones with Kamala and Dar-Benn's bangles, making them coveted relics in the MCU's multiverse saga, especially since the Infinity Stones were destroyed by Thanos and returned to their timelines. The events of Ms. Marvel help to support this theory, as Kamala begins to tap into the power of her bangle and experiences strange phenomena concerning time. During Ms. Marvel Episode 3, Najma, a clandestine, tries to use Kamala's bangle, though it gives both her and Kamala a vision of a steam train from Karachi, Pakistan. This is later revisited in Ms. Marvel Episode 4, as Najma stabs the bangle during a brawl with Kamala, only for the young hero to be thrust back in time to Karachi in 1942, the period of the partition. Kamala's time travel in Ms. Marvel suggests her bangle has some influence over time. Kamala Khan's time traveling in Ms. Marvel broke several rules that had previously been established, particularly in 2019's Avengers: Endgame, which marked the MCU's first adventure using time travel. The Avengers embarking on the time heist suggested that time traveling back in time in the MCU creates branched timelines, rather than traveling back along the specific timeline. However, Ms. Marvel ignored this, and created a causal loop for Kamala, as she saved her grandmother, allowing herself to be born decades later. This could have started to demonstrate the sheer power of Ms. Marvel's bangle, as not even it is constrained by typical time travel rules. Unlike Kamala's bangle controlling time, the Reddit theory suggests that Dar-Ben's bangle in the Marvels control space, which saw Ashton's new MCU villain, has already shown off in trailers for the Marvels. The Marvels will see Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan's powers entangled by Dar-Ben, meaning every time they use their light-based abilities, the trio switch places. This cause of this is expected to be Dar-Ben's meddling with her own bangle, which may have allowed her to manipulate the Marvel trio's places in space. This also isn't the first time the second bangle's control over space has been referenced in the MCU. Back in Ms. Marvel, the clandestines noted that they would need both bangles if they were to return to their Nord Dimension home, and that Kamala's bangle alone wouldn't allow them to make the journey. This suggests that, while Kamala's bangle might have been able to open a portal to the Nord Dimension, the other bangle was necessary to be able to move from one space to another. This reinforces the idea that Dar-Ben's bangle has an influence over space, and that, should both bangles be used together, their potential power may be like nothing the MCU has previously seen. Both bangles are certainly very powerful when used alone, but Ms. Marvel and the Marvels have teased how formidable they could be when brought together and used by the same individual. This could be setting up Kamala Khan to become the MCU's newest super-powerful hero, as it's likely she'll acquire Dar-Ben's bangle in the Marvels. A promo video for the Marvels shows Carol Danvers holding Dar-Ben's bangle while Kamala is still wearing hers, suggesting the trio successfully claimed the second bangle. If Kamala learns to wield the power of both bangles, she could become even more powerful than those who used the completed Infinity Gauntlets in the MCU's Phase 3. The Infinity Stone gave their users command over universal concepts, including mind, soul, time, power, reality, and space, but the use of both of the MCU's bangles could allow Kamala Khan to have control over the fabric of the cosmos itself. This could become hugely important to the overarching storyline of the MCU's multiverse saga, as it could be up to Kamala Khan to save the multiverse after a potential incursion in 2027's Avengers: Secret Wars. The Marvels has been teased as being a crucial cog in the multiverse saga machine, and this theory could explain exactly why it will be so important.